Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the part 3 of my Zara perfume reviews. And for today, we will go through the fragrances I have from the Nude collection, from the Zara Emotions, and the Vibrant Cities collection. Well, I just picked few perfumes from each collection and purchased only those that I like. So I have a total of 9 fragrances to share with you today. Also, towards the end of this video, I will be sharing my honest opinion and recommendation on buying Zara perfumes. So if you'd like to hear my thoughts, please watch until the end of this video. But before anything else, if you're new here, hi, my name is Janice and thank you for clicking my thumbnail. So here in this channel, I talk about fragrances. So if you like that kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and I hope you and your loved ones are doing well and thank you for being with me today. So without further ado, let's go. Starting with the Zara Nude collection, so I got three from it, and let's go first with Deep Garden. So this is a fresh, luminous, feminine fragrance that has notes of pear, tuberose, and tonka beans. A lot of people compare it to the ever-famous Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, and I can see the little similarity, especially in the opening, but as it starts to dry down, it's going farther from the Good Girl vibe. It's like a much fresher floral version of Good Girl. So we all know how sexy, rich, and seductive Carolina Herrera Good Girl is, but Deep Garden is light, floral, and airy that is perfect for spring and summer. In fact, the box of this says, I'm the first notes of spring, which I find is an accurate description of the fragrance. The fresh, juicy pear with florals in the opening is lovely and it warms with the tonka bean that makes it sweet and a little sensual. I do really like this and I see that this could be a compliment getter because it's very likable. So, thumbs up for Deep Garden. Next is Lightly Bloom, which is said to be a dupe of Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. So this has notes of lotus, peony, and musk. So in the opening, I get a super fresh aquatic note, which is very nice and refreshing. Then the sweet peony starts to appear and they really blends well until it comes down to a powdery musk. It smells like a fresh blooming flower. Imagine yourself walking in a garden full of flowers or specifically peonies on a day where it's drizzling, like you have that fresh scent from the raindrops combined with the beautiful aroma from the flowers around you. Now the question is, does it smell similar to Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet? Well, I don't own a bottle of Blooming Bouquet at the moment, but I'm very familiar with the scent that it's a sparkling peony and rose perfume. And with Lightly Bloom, there's a little similarity. Could be on the floral scent because both have peonies, and I find that Lightly Bloom is more fresh. So for me, it's just on the same category, but not a dupe of Blooming Bouquet. Honestly, there's nothing groundbreaking on this because this is a very easy to wear perfume. So this is your beautiful, clean, fresh, aquatic, floral, feminine fragrance. Next is Nude Bouquet. So Zara says this has cherry, peony, and vanilla, but fragrantica notes are jasmine, lotus, honeysuckle, bergamot, and vanilla. First of all, I don't get any cherry notes, so I guess we'll just follow the notes written in Fragrantica. Well, Nude Bouquet opens up with a beautiful floral note and a hint of citrus from the bergamot, and it's followed by the sweet honeysuckle, and it dries down to a cozy, musky vanilla. However, the vanilla here is super light, as if they've just added one drop of vanilla, that's it. And it's funny because this is also being compared to Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, same as Lightly Bloom. But between this and Lightly Bloom, I could say that this is closer to the scent of Blooming Bouquet because Nude Bouquet gives that well-rounded floral balance as well as the soft dry down, which is same as Blooming Bouquet. While in Lightly Bloom, the floral note is a bit sharper because of the added aquatic scent from the lotus. But nevertheless, for me, both are not exactly a dupe of Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. Now let's go to the Zara Emotions collection, which is their collaboration with Jo Malone, starting with Waterlily Tea Dress, which is said to be a dupe of Jo Malone's White Jasmine and Mint. And I haven't tried that perfume, so I really cannot say anything on that. So this has notes of mint, bergamot, and musk. The opening of this smells green, like a freshly cut grass, literally grass with a hint of mint. Then it starts to tone down and turn into a watery floral scent. Could be a water lily with a little citrus from the bergamot. And on the base, it's a clean, fresh musk. Well, for me, it's a nostalgic perfume. I don't know, but for me, this smells like the church back in the days where my family and I used to attend Sunday Mass. And the church is full of sampaguita or jasmine sambac. If I would describe it in our language, it's amoy simbahan or it smells like the church, but not in a bad way. But definitely, I can link the scent of this to a lots of fresh flowers inside a church or any enclosed space. So it smells like nature. It's airy, breezy, fresh, but at the same time, it's relaxing. Then on the same collection, I have Ebony Wood, which is a woody, spicy fragrance. And the notes in here are ebony, cloves, and pink pepper. Well, I love this. Straight away, I know I love this. It's unique, classy, and it smells expensive. The opening is a little fresh citrus and soft, sweet, spicy cloves and pink pepper. Well, I'm not a fan of cloves because for me it's a strong spice used on chais or teas, but in here they made it like a sugared cloves. So it doesn't give that strong punch of spice scent, but rather it has that nice aroma of the cloves. And the base of this is a strong ebony wood with like a hint of vanilla, but that soft spiciness remains in the background. It smells cozy, definitely a unisex perfume. So the sweetness, woodiness, and spiciness in here is perfectly blended. So if you're looking for a great woody, spicy perfume, or you just wanted to shift your gear from loving the sweet floral fragrance and now you want to explore other accords but you don't know how, so this is a good fragrance to start with because it's not an in your face woody spicy scent but definitely unique and captivating. Moving to the Vibrant Cities collection, which is also their collab with Joe Malone. So this is Energetically New York. It has notes of cardamom, jasmine, and sandalwood. So on initial spray, it's quite citrusy with the sweet cardamom, and as it starts to dry down, you'll get that smooth, spicy sandalwood. And when it fully sets into my skin, that's where I get the beautiful jasmine. So people are comparing it with Le Labo Santal 33, and I think yeah, it gives the vibe of Santal 33, but it's not a complete dupe. Well, Santal 33 is a strong, dry sandalwood leather scent, but this Energetically New York is fresher, and the opening of this perfume is more bearable than Santal 33, which I find dry and dusty. And honestly, I like this way better than Santal 33. And for the price point, knowing that Le Labo is too expensive, this is a great alternative. I love it, and it's a beautiful unisex, fresh, everyday fragrance. Next is Magnificently Dubai, again a great unisex perfume with notes of saffron, nutmeg, and leather. At first, I was hesitant to get this because I'm not a fan of leather notes, but this is one of a kind. In the opening, I'm getting a citrus bergamot like scent along with the nutmeg and saffron. And I'm also smelling like a bit of ginger scent in the opening. And once it starts to dry down and gets warmer, the smooth, soft, suede like leather notes starts to blend in the background, thus giving me an oud scent but subtle. So the oud scent here is light, like an oud for a beginner. So don't expect a sharp oud on this. And actually, it has the same vibe with Ebony Wood. However, this one is warm, spicy leather, while Ebony Wood is a woody, spicy fragrance. But they do have the same richness. So, this is a unique fragrance, and I can't think of any perfume that smells like this. So, let me know in the comment section which fragrance does Magnificently Dubai smells like. But as I said, it's unisex, more leaning towards masculine, but I think women can also wear this. And I would recommend wearing it in the colder days. And for me, this is not a safe blind buy fragrance. Next is Stunningly Venice with notes of bergamot, red berries, and myrrh. So this is an aromatic fruity fragrance. In the opening, I do get the bergamot and red berries, but on the dry down, it gets a bit powdery and shampooey, like a fruity kid's shampoo. And I don't get the myrrh on this, but the red berries is really the star from the beginning till the end, and it has that tartness on it. Can I be honest? So it's a boring scent and there's nothing stunning on this. I thought I liked this because I tried the entire Vibrant Cities collection in the store and bought only those that I like. But now that I'm trying it, it's just a meh, nothing special. So please don't get offended if you love this perfume, but for me, this is just another generic fruity perfume. Last but not the least, we have Fashionably London, and this is the only 40 ml bottle that I have. And it says here, its soulful heartbeat always plays its own song. And this is the packaging. Well, I like that it looks like a book. So to open it, you need to slide it here, and it has the same writings. And once you open it, there's a postcard here showing, that famous bridge, and this is where the bottle sits. It looks nice. Well, Fashionably London has bergamot, rose, and musk. So opening is a fresh bergamot with some fruitiness, and the heart of this perfume is a beautiful rose. It's a bright pink dewy rose, and the dry down is musky and powdery with the rose still in the background. So the base of this for me is a soft, clean rose oud. And people compare this to Delina by Parfums de Marly. And I'm so happy that I get Delina on this perfume, especially in the opening. It's very close to Delina. Well, the only difference I could say is that, of course, Delina smells more well rounded and sophisticated, while Fashionably London is a stronger and there is a little sharpness on this. Well, and honestly, it took me a while before getting Delina on this perfume. At first, I was really scratching my head, wondering how people can compare this to Delina because I'm really not getting it. But now I'm so happy because I can now detect the similarity, and I can say that this is a beautiful, lush rose perfume that can be worn every day and a great alternative to Delina by Parfums de Marly. So now I want to share with you my 2 cents on the Zara fragrances. So if you're very new to Zara perfumes or you've just heard about it and you don't know where to start because Zara perfumes is quite overwhelming. There's a lot of options to choose from. I would highly recommend to start with the chapter collection or those perfumes that comes on tall glass sleek bottle because I find that the fragrances in chapter collection are worth the money. You'll get the performance, the sillage, longevity, and projection, and most of it smells spectacular. So my top three favorites are Rose Gourmand, Red Temptation, and Sublime Epoch. Well, I'm happy that I started with this chapter collection because I was really impressed. And with that, I was eager to learn more on the other Zara fragrances. Well, Zara did a great job on this, and it's really worth a full bottle. The next collection to check is their collaboration with Joe Malone, and that's the Zara Emotions and the Vibrant Cities collection. Because this perfume smells high end, not to mention that the perfumer is Joe Malone itself. However, from Zara Emotions, I think I would only get Ebony Woods for full bottle, and for Vibrant Cities, for me, Energetically New York and Fashionably London are worth to be part of my collection because I love their scents and longevity is also great, so it's full bottle worthy. Moving on to the Zara women's collection, so my top three favorites are Gourmand Addict, Gardenia, and Femme. So this perfume smells really good, but sadly the fragrances on this collection lacks the performance. So most of it doesn't last long with weak projections. So I would suggest that if you want to explore this collection, just get the 10 ml size first. Test it out on your skin and decide from there if it's worth the full bottle. Although these perfumes are affordable, once you are in the Zara store and you start to test all these fragrances, it's hard to resist not to buy them all. And it happened to me. At first I was intending to buy only one to two perfumes, but then I saw all of them on the rack and they all look beautiful and smells great with that good price tag. So I can't say no. But the good thing is I decided to buy only the 30 ml for most of them because now that I've tested them all on my skin, I don't find them worthy for a full bottle. And that's the same case with Nude collection. So with my three perfumes, Deep Garden, Lightly Bloom, and Nude Bouquet, although they smell great, I don't think I will get a bottle from the Nude collection. But again, a little disclaimer here. Perfumes are very subjective. What works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So it's best to try it out for yourself. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, please give it a big thumbs up. And I would really love to hear what is your most favorite Zara perfumes. So leave it in the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and thank you, and I'll see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye!